Rachel, you're playing Melina in this movie.
Yes.
Melina in Marvel Comics has a history of being a Russian spy, living in the shadow of Black Widow, kind of. Is that a fair assessment of your character in the movie?
Yes, I think that's right. Yeah, I've been cycled through the Red Room, through the Black Widow training program 5 times since I was a child. So I'm a pretty seasoned spy, but not famous in the way that Black Widow is.
So what does that mean for the relationship between Melina and Natasha?
It's complex. Ooh. It's complex. Yeah.
Welcome to the Marvel Universe. So what has your indoctrination been through this entire situation of you being brought into this vast universe of 23 films?
No indoctrination. It's just been very loving and welcoming and quite magical. It's like being part of a kind of fairy tale or something. Yeah, very lovely. I mean, that room, Hall H, was a really magical room to be in.
Without a doubt, it definitely is. Now, what can you tell us about your character so the fans at home will know a little bit more about who you're coming from?
I don't know if I can say any more than we just said, but she's a spy. She's been trained by the...
Did you get to suit up in any sort of costume that was exciting?
I do, yes. Yes.
What's it like to wear a Marvel costume for the first time? Because I can only imagine
it's exciting. It's exciting.
You work out.
Yeah, it's definitely an incentive to work out, though. Yeah.
And Kate Shortland is directing here, and the action, I think, that it was the big takeaway from Hall H. What we just saw, the footage was incredible. It looked so raw and gritty and very difficult. The choreography looked tremendous. Did you get in on any of that? Can you talk about Kate's direction on specifically the action sequences?
Yeah, I haven't shot my action sequences yet, so I just saw that footage for the first time with you. But that's Kate's signature style of direction. She's an auteur director. She always directs females. I mean, the center of her films are always women, and they're always kind of quite gritty, quite edgy, quite hardcore, quite tough, quite vulnerable, quite sexy.
How familiar were you with the other films in the MCU? Since there's 23, I mean, that's a lot of history to educate yourself on. Even though this will stand on its own, I don't know if you need it. How familiar were you with the other movies?
I think I've seen most of them, yeah.
Can you then give a perspective on where and when we are in that timeline at all? I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
I mean, it's just before.
We're definitely going to be seeing more previous and an origin story from the very beginning,
correct.
And it seems to be more of a dated film, which we're going to be seeing the growth of a lot of people's characters. Correct?
A dated film?
Dated in time, meaning it's going back in her past in time.
Yes, definitely before she dies.